morning, guys. It's a busy morning here. We've been doing school all morning. Thank you to IXL for partnering with this channel and sponsoring today's video. Hope and Destiny are done, so we're gonna take some lunch. Noelle and I have more to finish together, but we're gonna take some lunch down. You wanna show the lunch we packed? To the water. Be by the house. There's a lot happening at the house. Oh, we've got some apples, a box of Cheez-Its.
How about the other boxes empty?
That's for the big kids at home. A lot of apples, some string cheese, a couple meat sticks for me, some leftover sheet pan quesadillas, and we got our water bottles. So we're going down to the water to do some school and play and watch some house progress. Our home here is actually really hot because it's gotten hot again and our air conditioning isn't working again. We fixed several things on there, expensive things, and now we knew the motor was looking rough, but we're hoping to get through this summer. When it gets hot, it just can't keep up anymore. And so it's been real miserable. It's actually running right now, but it's running very low, and it's better to be outside. Today the high's only the 80s. Yesterday was 90s, and it was real hot. It was so miserable in the evening. But it's okay right now. I think it's good for us to get outside. So here we go. We got wedding stuff happening all over the place. Actually, we need to call the venue to confirm things for the rehearsal dinner. Yeah, we just got a lot going on. But I think there might be concrete going in today for our patio, and I'm so excited about that. Actually, it's noon, and before I go, I need to get some meat going in the pressure cooker. Cooking in a hot kitchen. It's not my favorite, but I'm gonna get some meat shredded up in there. This won't heat up the kitchen at least. And I'm gonna try a new dish later on today, I think. I don't have all the ingredients for it, but I'm gonna kind of make it work. And I need some shredded chickens. Might as well get that working for me while I'm gone. I always have thawed meat in the fridge. This I'll use for something else, but all these chicken thighs can go in here. Always having meat thawed in the fridge is the key to having dinner on the table. All right, guys, I'm ready. Let's go. The big kids love it when I do this because it makes the house quiet for them.
Mom, please let me come back to the house.
Okay.
I only had to eat those ones. I think my band-aid.
She thinks the new house is just for her. She tells everybody it's her house.
It's your house. I think my band-aid's falling off. Let me eat it.
Oh, sorry.
You know what the builders were working on?
Oh, she'll let you eat lunch. Don't worry. Get your water bottle, man. Gable, how's it going? You doing good? It's cooler out here than inside. Yeah. There's Jack. He stays tied up. He eats any shoes that come his way that anybody leaves out. We borrowed this trailer from a friend because as they're pulling down branches, sawing off dead branches, making the trails bigger for the wedding, they just load this up with branches and take it to one of our many piles like that around the property. I don't know if you can see that. And the trailer's been so useful, so we're thankful for that. But they do love to ride back here. I drive real slow. And they put cushions back there. The Gator doesn't have a lot of space, so usually they're riding in the back of that if we take the Gator. We have never had a trailer before, and the one thing that's complicated to me is backing up with the trailer. So while it's on this Gator, I should be practicing. I need to watch a YouTube video or something. Because it's never quite the way I think it would be when you back up. Getting it going the direction you want. I can drive that massive RV all day long, but pulling something behind you is just another different thing. Well, we didn't get very far. We ran out of gas. This Gator has been used and abused. We can't even get away.
We're farther from the house than we are right now.
Yeah, the Gator's been used so much in the last 2 weeks as we're trying to get our property ready for the wedding. Looks like we're walking. Hopefully this thing is out of the way of all the builders coming and going. Enough. They don't care about lunch. This is their favorite place to be. Well, she cares. We found a goose today on the pond. We'll be able to see these guys from our house soon.
My son.
That's my house? Always.
She thinks every house we live in is her only.
Peace. We're all gonna move in that house.
A couple days ago, she said, "Daddy, you gotta sleep in my basement." Daddy, sleep in my basement.
What? How generous of you. The girls just ran off in the woods. This thing keeps dying. I don't know what's wrong with it, but Luka's coming to fix it up. Yeah, you go stay with those girls. Those two are just walking home.
I want to go with the flower.
Okay, go ahead. Go catch up. To the rescue.
They came back. I heard the 4.
You did? Oh, thank you. Oh, man. So I thought Eli had already filled it with gas, but he did not. It just somehow started working. So I'm not sure if gas is the problem or not.
Over there. Okay.
All right, we were rescued by Luka. I got back home. I actually had to work for a little bit, so I've been editing a video, and I just let the kids have a break. I tell you, when we are homeschooling, it is constant. It's a very full day for us. My friend and I were talking recently about how people always ask, how do you do it? Like maybe they have a couple younger ones homeschooling. How do you fit it all in? And we're both like, I don't know. She also has a large family. We both have homeschooled the whole time, and we're both like, it's constant. It is so much work. You have to stay very focused to get through that many students, that many grades. We try to do, both of us try, I think, to do the bulk of our work with our kids in the morning so that we can get anything else done in the house, but that doesn't always happen. Sometimes I'm homeschooling even after dinner still with someone. It is no joke. It's intense, but there are some things that help us this year. I have told you before about IXL. This year we are using IXL in a couple of very strategic ways, and we're really liking it. For one of our high school students, we're using it completely for his math curriculum. So we're using it for geometry. There's a lot of material on there, some videos, exercises. He is just going through the whole thing for geometry this year, which has been very helpful. IXL is an online learning program, and so for our middle kids, we're using it for like concepts that they just need more help with or more like reinforcement, using some of those videos, using some of the games. For my younger ones, I use it as incentive. If you get your work done in good time, you can have a little time on the computer and do IXL. So it's a win-win for both of us because that child gets to play games, and the games also teach them stuff. So I'm very happy about that. Some of the ways it really helps us fill in the gaps is with detailed practice questions, and it has built-in tools with video and audio help, which just makes a world of difference when you're trying to get a concept across, when you can watch a video of someone that just writes it out and makes it very plain and clear. I love that there's progress tracking for parents, so I get emails often of what my kids have done and the progress they're making, how well they're doing. So like I said, IXL has been extremely helpful in our homeschool journey. I think you would like it too if you are needing any supplements or help with some curriculum or extra learning in your home going on that your kids will actually enjoy. IXL has given me an exclusive discount just for my audience. You can get 25% off your first month or first year when you sign up with them. I will leave a link down in my description box so you can check out. Solo he got home early today, which he's been working really late, so I think he came home early to spend time with the kids, but he put a brisket on the grill. It's something he had thought, so I probably have to make dinner. Tried to get Luka to do it, but him and Micah, I didn't realize how close it is to football. They gotta leave. Anyway, it'll be okay. This brisket, we'll eat off of that for a few days for lunches and stuff. Yum. It smells so good out here, but it will be hours till it's done. You didn't come home that early. Boys, you two are funny. You're cute. Yes, you are. It's so funny when all three of them are together because Nessa's also white and she's really tiny. They look funny. Sometimes they'll line up and sit here. Okay, I brought you down to the house. I gotta give you the updates. It's been several videos since I showed you anything. Maybe I can get this fan turned off. It's not quite as loud. Okay, look at the natural light in this place. We have no lights yet. They have some lights they plug in when they come work very early. One of the guys used to come at 4:30 in the morning. So they have some lights they use, but we don't have lights yet. So anyway, lots of change. Solo is here.
Hey guys.
This is the biggest one. Oh, no, this is the biggest one. We've got stair railing, look at that. So much, it's not completed yet. Oh, it looks so good. The kids are gonna be really excited to see that. This is still the construction railing, but there's some real stuff. It looks so pretty. So that is gonna be stained to match the white oak somehow. It's a white oak look stain because those are white oak. And it kind of will look like the floor. All just light and bright. And the other big change is, you'll see there's a scaffolding behind me. is, this just started today, is the stone is going in on the fireplace. Very, very fun to see this change. Oh, here's another one too. Okay, you see the trim guy is still here. It's like 2 months in the making of doing trim. I think this is the mantle he's building. And we have, you know, all the countertops, all the things I've showed you before. Oh, something fell. But this is the new thing, is the wood burning stove came. And it's sitting on that brick little platform. It looks beautiful. And it makes you not so dreadful about winter coming. Can't wait for that. So that's in our dining area, which is full of trim work stuff right now. Of course, every time I come in here, I have to look at this beautiful pantry. We've taken friends in here and they just gasp at all the storage. I cannot wait. We got a little pass-through window into the mudroom and the garage. And then look at all this cupboard and counter space. Ah! It's hard to be patient.
It's awesome. I can't wait.
I know.
It's getting close.
Look at all those cupboards. Yeah. Even these cupboards. Anyway, that fridge is coming soon, in a few weeks. So all the trim on the main floor is done except the stairs, which is great. This is our master again, which I just like looking at. If you've already seen it, sorry. Someone asked, are we gonna have any bathtubs? Yes, the bathroom that the younger children share have a bathtub. There's a big soaker tub coming here. So yeah, there'll be some bath options. We'll probably put a lot of children in that one at once, little kids, because that's what we do. I know you've already seen this, but I just gotta show you again. Okay, let me get out of here. It feels so much better in this house than our house because of the air conditioning. But here's the other view of the rails. This is the playroom, homeschool room, little kid hangout area, all up here. Okay, here's a better view of the stone from up here. And then there's one other thing I'm gonna show you after this that is a huge change. So that's one day of stone laying. Actually, they did some of the prep for that. So it's like one more day, tomorrow they'll probably finish all of that, and then next week they will come and grout it all. I think I told you all the trim on the main floor is done. And then upstairs the trim is painted, which is cool, up until like that line, but the windows, but the wall color is not on yet. I think the painters have just kind of stayed out of everyone else's way. It is amazing to me how fast this house has come up. It's just incredible. As anxious as we are, we cannot complain at all about how fast or slow this house has come up, because it's been extremely fast. It's just, you know, the closer it gets, the more you get ready. But yeah, it's been so fast, so wonderful. I think a renovation could have been way slower. We know friends whose renovations were way slower than this new build, so cannot complain. But also very excited. I think we're about 5 weeks out, right? That's what we're guessing, kind of. 5 or 6.
5 to 6 weeks.
5 to 6. You know, you never know inspections and stuff. Okay, here's a huge change. Maybe you saw it from my other video. I can't remember if I showed the back, but this decking stuff, it's steel posts, is that what it's called?
You know what, like this is 4 times our old deck.
So, oh yeah, our old deck was small. No, maybe even more than 4 times.
Well, I'm just counting the 4
And
squares.
then that's the patio. Isn't that crazy?
Jeez, we could live outside.
We could live outside.
All spring and summer.
That little corner back there on the ground, I don't know if you can tell. I want to brace myself so I don't fall. But right there is where the shower will be, outdoor shower. Because that pond is murky and lots of teenage boys that come over here end up in that pond. Plus we have muddy dogs and we have sandy children and all the things. And it'll be so great to have a pond there, or a shower there. And it's on the house side, instead of out in by a future pool or something, because it can be hot or cold water then. Wow, it is so big. I can't even explain it to you. I don't know if you can tell, but it's massive. A massive deck and a massive patio, which is so exciting because we love to be outside a lot, and it'll make it really nice. I think the concrete is being poured on Monday, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, and then the deck won't be for a few weeks, I think. I think we figured that was after the wedding, so that'll be a couple weeks still. All the materials are here. It's only because the decking guys are not available yet. The basement is done except for some staining, electric and plumbing. The mantle needs to be stained in this stair rail. That's it, I think. I mean, we gotta do a lot of cleaning of the floors, the plumbing fixtures, those doors need to be hung. Okay, there's a few things, but it's not much. It's essentially done, it's painted, and that's exciting. We're in awe of the patio.
It is.
See if you can jump across it.
I can't. I would say one jump. It might be 2 or 3, but...
Say what? That area over there was kind of a later decision. It wasn't too late. It was like right as we started to build, because they put in a water line and electric over on the corner there for us to eventually have a hot tub maybe there. So wouldn't it be nice to sit here in the snow? Look at the water and the trees full of snow in a hot tub. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh yeah, that pond's going down. Anyway, not everything has to happen right away, but it's nice when you're building that you plan for things that you might want, because it makes it a whole lot easier and oftentimes a lot cheaper if you plan for it and do like doing the cement now and connecting it to when we already have cement trucks out here. Makes things a little cheaper anyway. I love that the trees are just starting to change. The wedding's just over 2 weeks from now, from when I'm filming this, and so it is going to be so beautiful here. A little scraggly, a little dirty, yes, but the wedding's not at this exact spot, but the trees in the property will be so pretty. It looks like rain. I dreamt last night that it rained during the wedding.
The forecast says it's supposed to rain during the wedding.
Hopefully it's wrong. The weather's always wrong. Can't be right. It actually says it's gonna rain the rehearsal and the wedding, doesn't it? That'd be awful. In my dream though, the rain was going away. It's just like, it's just a little sprinkle and then it was blowing away.
It looks like
terrible.
But maybe not. There's nothing in the
It's cooler. It's cooler in here than out here than in there. Okay, I'm making up some dinner here with that chicken. It's like it's an enchilada dish, a low carb enchilada, cheesy chicken thing. And I don't have all the ingredients it calls for, so I'm making my own thing out of it. I'm sure it'll be lovely enough to eat. Here's that chicken I made earlier, all ready for me. That was easy. Judah's home, it's really true, just like I told you, for a couple weeks. And he has lots of attention, lots of hugs all the time, lots of conversations. Oh no, let's get off of that couch jumping with a lollipop on my couch. Oh, we're a mess. We all had a cold, now he has it. Poor guy. That's the bad part about moving back home with your large family. If they're sick, you get sick. So I did a tablespoon of butter, a big spoon of minced garlic, 1/4 cup of heavy cream, put in a cup of milk. I'm putting in a tube of cream cheese. It called for 4 ounces, I think, but this is 7, and I'm using it all.
What is this?
It's like a cheesy chicken enchilada thing. Keep stirring while I get more cans.
Is this supposed to be melting?
Yes, melt that cream cheese in there. Actually, I probably should have doubled it all. I probably should have tripled it all.
Yes, this is my food.
We're just making it up as we go. I'm using Rotel in place of green chilies. I'm only telling you all this because if you're like me, and when I was younger, I did not know how to substitute things, and I would not make a recipe unless I had everything right, and that is just not the case. And I've learned that the older I've gotten, the more I've cooked. So you can get inspiration from a recipe and then make your own thing out of it. I'm throwing in some cumin. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to have 2 hands for this because I need a lot more than that. I guess the correct thing would be to say not younger, but if you're less experienced in the kitchen, because age has nothing to do with it. For me, it was when I was younger. Belle, show them your Instagram post.
Oh yes, okay. So,
how did you come across that? As while you were editing the video
when I edit, you can see like old pictures. All these old pictures pop up. But I have like this very cute.
Oh, they're so cute. Okay, I also threw in about a teaspoon of onion powder, so about a teaspoon of each of those spices. And she's shredding up the chicken for me, and I'm gonna throw in a lot of shredded cheese. And then I may have to make more sauce if this isn't enough for all the chicken I made and to feed all the people. I should have done rice or something. I did like 1 or 2 cups of shredded cheese and maybe 4 or 5 cups of shredded chicken. This looks so good. We may make some noodles for some of the kids to eat it on, but Some of us will just eat it like this. Really good flavor, very fast coming together, especially when you think to throw that chicken in the pressure cooker ahead or cook it up somehow in a crock pot or something. Then it's a really easy, no fuss meal. Putting out some limes and avocados too for anyone who wants that alongside. Tori went down and looked at the new house, and she also says it looks like the church with the stone. And then Belle said when we get all our stuff, it will look like that. But apparently I'm incorrect. Well,
the same couches.
yes, we got the same couches at church that we have. Don't mind my laundry. It has nowhere to go. But yeah, we have the same couches here as we have at church because we love them so much. It really will look like church. Look at all these beautiful eggs I have to water glass. We just, when Eli collects them, we stick the dirty ones there, we eat those, and we put the clean ones in jars right away. Aren't they pretty though?
Save them for winter.
Save them for winter. We're gonna use this pickling lime with some filtered water mixture, pour it over those. And they can last like 18 months, but we won't make them last that long. Noelle asked what I was making. I'm making chicken enchilada stuff on noodles, but all this time I thought the noodle water was boiling and I hadn't even turned it on.
Mom, we just watched a movie and they ate enchiladas, and I was like, oh, I wish we could have enchiladas for dinner.
She was watching Parent Trap. Oh, I love that movie. What did you make?
A cake.
So why are there lines here?
That's the part that we cut.
Oh, what are we gonna make?
What?
What are you gonna make with it when you cut?
A fig.
A book. Oh, that's very cool. Who's these guys? Who are these guys here? Is that a Birdman?
No.
A princess and who?
It's not a princess.
Oh, who is it?
It's someone.
Oh, okay. Dinner was good. Very, very good. I have a little dark chocolate in my mouth. Should have finished that first. I have to do dishes, fold and put away laundry, edit a video, put kids to bed. Almost done. Solo is with two friends of ours from church. I tell you, if I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. We have the best people in our lives. Two men that know so much about so much. And they are both here helping him fix our lawnmower that has been broken forever. Finally got all the parts, I think. Figured out that the guy we took it to earlier in the summer didn't even open it up. Who told us we needed a whole new engine that was thousands and thousands of dollars. So we were taken by him, I guess. I mean, we didn't pay him all that. We got it out of there, but we've tried so many shops to fix it. Nobody will fix it. But these two guys are helping us. And one of them, I think, is going to help fix our air. Thank the Lord for community. We always hope to be that to other people. I know I say that a lot, but we try to be wherever we can. Because sometimes you just need a friend. Judah was off to worship practice. The boys are off to football. The girls are actually around tonight. It's nice. And I'm going to go get my stuff done. Although it feels much better out here. I'd rather be out here. People, you look like you're hiding. Guys, thanks for watching. We will talk to you in the next video. Bye.